So it's right back to happy families with Frank now, is it? Just like nothing ever happened.
Mind your own business.
Tell me, Kim, did you just get tired of Dave? Or were it living in the real world that you couldn't handle?
You like your job here, do you, Biff?
You've destroyed him, you know. You might as well have just stuck a knife in his back. They've had the same effect.
I'd almost forgotten what a tedious boy you are.
Well, at least Dave can see you for what you really are. A scheming witch.
Finished? Well, why don't you take that shovel to the stables and get on with the only work you're fit for?
Great to have her back, isn't it, Biff?
Yeah, I was just telling her.
No doubt you'll be anxious for your possessions to be brought over from Dave Glover's place. Make it feel like home again.
That's very considerate of you, Frank.
Oh, no, it's Tina you should thank. She actually volunteered to have all your things picked up. She really is worth her weight in gold, that girl. Come on.
Kim.
Smashing that. Same again, please, Mandel.
Oh, if you reckon you can afford it.
Right? Oh, come on. You can't be serious about charging your uncle for breakfast in his own home, can you?
Market forces, Uncle Zach. I mean, I'm starting my own business. I can't afford to be carrying any free loaders.
All right. What about you, then? Paying towards the gas, the central heated, the TV licence, council tax.
Well, if we paid any of them, I'd be happy to.
Oh, yeah, well.
Now then, no dosh, no nosh. What's it to be?
I can't afford it.
So?
So I'll go and see the pigs have left any scraps, then.
Oh, no. Cough up, you're going nowhere.
Here?
Tip?
Yeah. Try putting a bit more dripping on your fried bread.
Hey, Dad, she looks a picture. Never mind a pig show. She could win Miss World easy.
I'm not surprised. She's eating better than I am.
All right, Eric.
No, Sean.
Well, I've got the babysitter lined up for tonight, so where are we going?
Bad news, I'm afraid. I've been offered some work in Leeds. I couldn't turn it down.
I see.
Oh, don't be like that, Kathy. I can't make ends meet doing the odd night here. I need something permanent.
We've been through all this. It's a big risk for me to open up at night. I haven't got that sort of money.
Yeah, but what sort of life is it if you don't take risks now and again? You just tread water when you could be making a real go of things.
Hey, you should listen to him, my dear.
This isn't the time or place to discuss this.
No, it never is. Is it?
Sean.
Sorry, Kathy. Choose a bad moment.
Yeah, I didn't know whether to go for smart casual or just drop dead gorgeous.
So which did you decide on?
You certainly know how to inspire confidence, Al.
Well, I suppose all that's not entirely for my benefit.
Elaine, spot a lunch.
Ah, yes. Are you sure this is really a wise move, Tim?
Funny thing, Fate. We were nearly wed. There I was, Farsley's top scorer, the world at my feet. Then I got injured and she left me. Broke my leg and my heart. Same week.
Should you really reopen old wounds so soon after Britt leaving?
It's unfinished business, Al. We'll have a bite to eat, then I'll discover how boring she's become, and hey presto, she's out my system.
I've had enough torrid love triangles to last me a lifetime.
Hey, don't know where you and Seth get the energy from.
Not me, you fool. I'm talking about Frank Tate. He's only moved that harpy he calls a wife back into home farm, hasn't he?
Kim's back at home farm?
As true as I'm standing here.
And you thought my life was complicated.
Well, Frank Tate never was a full shilling, but I reckon he's run right out of marbles now.
Ah, well, I better be off. I'll leave you two to put the world to rights. Go on. Tell me I'm not irresistible. You can have a smell if you like.
No need to. I could smell you from post office, love.
First Chanel suit to see the inside of a bin bag, I bet.
I didn't want to do this, you know. She made me.
Why don't you just do your dirty work and get out?
She must have said something about me.
Nothing. She's too busy running round like a kid in a toy shop. She's that happy to be back. I found this on the floor. Thought you might like to keep it.
Thanks.
It's for the best, you know. You're too good for the likes of her. If there's anything I can do.
Frank's obviously forced her to say those things.
What if he hasn't? What if she couldn't care less about you?
She's having our kid.
Yeah, and how do you know that? She probably doesn't even know herself. She was still sleeping with her husband. It could just as easily be his.
Yeah, well, I'll have to find that out, won't I? Something's stopping her from coming to me. So I'm just gonna have to find a way of getting to her.
Should you be giving me some money, old girl?
Don't call me old girl again. You'll get it when I've got it.
I won't wait much longer, you know. Clock's ticking away. Old girl. Oh, what are the Shaughneys doing?
Oh, bitter, please, Jan. Cheers, Eric.
I couldn't help overhearing your little tete-a-tete with the lovely Cathy.
Oh, it's nothing. I just let my frustrations get the better of me.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to pry into your personal life.
No, it's just business. Every time we do a gourmet night, we make an absolute killing. But she won't stick her neck out and open every night. She'll never retire on the profit of a few cream buns. Cheers.
I suppose it would take quite an injection of capital to get things up and running?
Oh, it would make it back in no time.
I could let you have it.
I'm not sure Cathy altogether trusts you, Eric.
Sit down.
Look at you. You look just like my parole board.
Me and the lads have been talking.
Aye. I never saw your lips move.
This charging for our meals has got to stop.
Aye. Yeah.
If that's all it is, you're wasting my time.
Hang on. We've got a proposition for you.
Hey, it's only food I'm offering. There's nothing else on menu.
Will you listen, woman? Now, this is the deal. If you want the lunchbox to be up and running, you're going to need equipment. Stuff that don't grow on trees.
That's why I'm charging you for your meals, so I can buy some.
Yeah, well, what if we found some that had, say, fallen off the back of a lorry?
Then you won't need any money. And we could go back to having our meals for nowt.
What is?
I'd want everything fully working. Not condemned back gas board, mind.
Deal?
Deal.
Deal.
Hiya, Terry.
Elaine. Hey, you look gorgeous.
And this is Tom, my son. Say hello to Terry, Tom.
Hello, Terry.
Hi, Tom. I never knew you.
He's off school today.
All right. That's nice. Have a seat. Well, this place ain't changed much since you and I used to come here.
Terry.
Well, we didn't have much of a chance to chat at rugby, do?
Did you used to be the wind under a Farsley?
Aye, that's right, son. Bit before your time, mind. They still talk about me, do they?
Aye, my dad does. He says you were rubbish.
Does he now?
Ah, there you are, Kim. I've been looking all over for you.
Who's this?
This is Nurse Bell, darling, from the hospital.
Hello, Mrs. Tate.
We think, in the baby's interests, that you should have someone here to look after you. She's moving in till after the baby's born. I'm sure you'll be glad of the company. She'll be at your side night and day. Right then, I'll leave you two to get acquainted. You will look after her, won't you, nurse? Sometimes she just doesn't know what's best for her.
You've no worries on that score, Mr. Tate.
Have you had much experience as a prison warden, Isabel?
I'm sorry?
Well, he certainly hasn't hired you for the good of my health.
Now, dear, you just listen to Nurse and we'll get along fine. The stables are out of bounds, and from now on you're not to leave the house without me to accompany you.
What exactly has my husband told you?
You've been very naughty. Despite your condition and your past medical history, you persist in rushing around the countryside. Well, not anymore. Now inside at once. We'll have a listen to baby's heart.
My dad's best coach Farsley's ever had.
He tell you that, did he?
Terry. Mum, can I have 20p to go play a machine?
No, Tom, they're a waste of money.
Hey, here's a couple of quid. And don't come back till you spent it.
Sir?
You'll spoil him.
He's a nice lad.
Like his dad.
I thought you were out of my system, like. But when I saw you in the pub again, all the good times came flooding back.
Lives and breathes rugby league, does our Tommy. Says he'll make the first team by 16.
Hope he has more luck than I did.
He plays just like you know. Quicker than anything over 10 yards.
Didn't inherit much from his dad, then. What did you see in him? Looking for Tommy, he looks more like.
I suppose he does rather, doesn't he? Now there's a coincidence. I'm glad you finally met him, Terry.
Oh, Jan, what a pleasant surprise. I didn't expect to see you quite so soon.
Let's get this straight once and for all, Mr. Pollard. I despise you for what you've made me do, for the depths you've made me sink. Here's your £10. And the rest will follow as soon as I can get it, because there is nothing I wouldn't do to get you off my back.
Listen, I've been very patient with you. This debt is long overdue.
I've no money coming in. What little as does has to go on feeding my family.
Look, I think I can help. You seem more than a capable woman. And as I've said before, there are other ways of paying me back.
Elaine, you can't just drop a bombshell like that and then walk straight out of my life again.
He was expecting us home, Terry. It was good to see you.
Elaine, please.
Go get yourself some sweets.
I'm not really hungry.
Yes, you are.
Tom's mine, isn't he?
Not necessarily.
You were pregnant by me when you married that waste of space. Why, Elaine? Why didn't you tell me? What the hell's Ted Carter got that I haven't?
Where do I start? A life? A career? Money?
We could have had all them things. You just never give me a chance.
I didn't have to.
What the hell do you mean by that?
Just look at yourself, Terry. You work in a pub in the middle of nowhere. You've had loser stamped on your head from the day you were born. We needed someone to look after us, to provide for us.
There's more to life than flash cars and fake tans and whatever else that lying Torag promised you.
Like what, exactly?
Like family. Having a laugh. Loving.
I did love you, Terry. But I wanted more for my son than you were ever going to offer.
But none of it's real. Any of it. It's all based on a big lie. If Ted finds out, if Tom finds out, they'll all come crashing down around you.
But they won't, will they?
Sherbet lemons. Do you want one?
No, son. Save them for your dad.
He didn't like him.
Why'd you come here, Elaine?
I suppose I wanted to see if I'd made the right choice.
And did you?
Don't hang that up. I won't be wearing any of those again now you've been pawing all over them.
Oh, I'd keep them if I were you. It's not as if Frank's going to be buying you any new stuff, is it?
Was David there?
Oh, aye.
How did he seem?
Can see why you fancied him now, actually.
Quite a ladies' man, isn't he? Do you know, I'd been there 5 minutes and he was making all kinds of suggestions. I was half tempted, I can tell you.
Get out.
Be nice for him to have someone of his own age for a change.
Get out.
Come on, Mrs. Tate, you mustn't allow yourself to get so worked up. I think you should have a nice lie down. I'll go and make us a cup of tea.
What is it with men, Betty? They come into our lives all sweetness and light, and as soon as they've got their feet under the table, they start ordering you around.
Well, my Seth's not like that. He never bothered with the sweetness and light.
You look terrible.
I miss her, Kath. I don't know what to do. I think I'm going mad.
Doesn't look as though there's much you can do. She's made a choice. If it's any comfort, the pain does get easier.
Not this one. I know she still loves me, Kath. I know if I could just get to see her, everything will be all right again, but Frank won't let me near the place.
Forget about it, Dave. Yours isn't the first life she's ruined, and it probably won't be the last.
You have to see her for me, Kath. Tell her what I'm going through. Tell her if she don't come back, I don't know what I'll do.
How can you ask me, of all people, to go through that for you?
I know you'll do it for me, Kath. You have to. I've got no one else to turn to.
Hey, gorgeous.
Oh, flaming hell, Ned, don't creep up on me like that.
Has Biff been in, Mum?
No.
He's with that Alex again.
What's up? You kind of both got up the wrong side of the bed.
At last, a happy man to share my pine with. What you having, Teddy? Teddy?
In your professional opinion, Nurse Bell, would you say that it was essential for you to be with me 24 hours a day?
If your husband can afford this kind of care, it can only be of benefit to you and the baby.
Why do you really think he employed you?
I would have thought that was obvious. Your last pregnancy didn't go to term, and he's very anxious there shouldn't be any complications with this one.
You've got a visitor. Come in. I hope she doesn't tire you out. Nurse?
Susie? What on earth's been going on in here? It's better this way, isn't it? It's more homely.
Actually, I rather liked it the way it was before. And I'm not sure I want her staring down at me in my own sitting room.
I should be so lucky.
What have you done with Emma's drawing board?
I didn't think you'd want all her clutter hanging around, reminding you of the bad old days.
Didn't you?
A call came for her earlier. I had to explain she didn't live here anymore. I suppose I should get some change of address cards printed up, but... Zoe, I really think we should have a housewarming party. I can't wait to introduce you to all my friends.
Why, Kim? Why take him away from me if you were just going to chuck him as soon as you got tired of him?
That's not what happened, Kathy. Believe me, it's the last thing I ever wanted.
Then just go to him. He's cracking up without you.
I can't. I have no choice. There are things going on here that you couldn't possibly understand.
And try me. I think you owe me that much.
I love David. More than I could ever tell him. I've been happier with him than I thought it was possible to be.
So you dumped him and came back to live with a husband you don't even like.
Frank didn't leave me much choice.
Why? Did he threaten to kill you, divorce you? You've ruined my life. You've ruined Dave's life. And it's all down to money.
If it makes you feel any better, the price I'm paying is almost unbearable.
Well, it's not you who's paying it.
Don't
tell me you're giving Terry the night off. He wouldn't know what to do with himself.
Actually, he wasn't feeling too well. I've told him to go and lie down.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll go and join him. Only kidding.
Are we going to sit here in silence all night?
No, I suppose Alex always has plenty to talk about.
Ah, so that's what this is all about. Thought you were being a bit funny with me.
Well, I'm surprised you noticed. Too busy flirting with Miss Sports Car.
Well, at least you're not jealous or anything. Are you?
No. A bit.
Good. Now, I hate to put you out of your misery, but I wouldn't fancy her if she was the last girl in the world.
Yoli doing a very good impression.
Yeah, and it worked, didn't it?
I'm gonna kill you.
I'm sorry.
Enjoy it, Sam. It's the closest you're ever going to get.
Right, Uncle Zach. I've made a list of things I'm going to need. A deep fat fryer, tea urn, industrial microwave, utensils, oven and a knob.
Cuddly toy.
Well, it's there, read it for yourself. Just tick them off as you get them, eh?
Oh, fine, no problem. We walk into a shop, Tina distracts them, and I run out with half a kitchen up my jumper.
This isn't just for me, you know. It's a family business. We're all going to benefit in the long run.
I know, Amanda, love, but where are we going to get this lot from?
I know. Sam's a man. Hammer. It's obvious, isn't it?
No.
Tea rooms. Sam and Pollard are in and out of there all day, and it's all there for the taking. Everything. You talk to her, Kath. Will she see me? She coming, Kath? She coming?
She's not, Dave. She's not coming. She doesn't want you. She's chosen Frank.
Don't say that.
I'm really sorry.
I don't believe it. What's he said to her? What's Frank doing to keep her there?
It's what she wants. You have to accept that and just let her go.
Let her go. Yeah, hey? Let him have it all. Her, my kid, everything.
He's her husband. She's decided that's where she belongs.
She belongs with me!
She obviously doesn't see it that way.
Oh, look at me, Kathy. Everything I own's in this room. Is it any wonder why she went back to him? Oh, look at this. What's this worth, eh? Nothing! And this!
Stop
this! They're all worth nothing! She tried to live here with nothing, but she couldn't! What's this worth? It's worthless!
It's not worth it!
You finally got what you wanted, haven't you? You've seen me on my knees? Do you like me like this, Kathy? Does it make you feel better?